Hello again everyone, Dr. Dan Bockmann here. Today we're going to go over a bicep stretch. Now this is kind of a multi-purpose stretch, but it's a great one. You kind of get multiple different body parts loosened up for one stretch. To do this stretch, put your palm flat on a wall, about shoulder height, fingers pointing behind you, elbow locked, and then slowly see how far you can turn your back on that hand. So normal range of motion, I like to say, is you can pretty much turn your back on that hand. By the way, I've got my feet pointing forward at this point too. You can pretty much turn your back on the hand and it feels pretty easy. Now, you're really getting, and if you can do this, you don't need the stretch because the stretch only has one purpose, to increase range of motion if it's lacking. So a stretch will always tell you if you need a stretch. This one is no exception. So if, for example, I did this and I could, this is just so much stretch. And the way to measure is the direction your chest is pointing. So in this case, my chest is pointing about parallel to the wall here. That's not nearly as much as we want. So that if this was the case and this was as far as I could go, that means I need to do this stretch daily until I can turn my back on my hand easily. So normal range of motion, you can pretty much turn your chest almost completely away from your hand. Now also you get a wrist flexor stretch as well. And you'll see that right here is about 90 degrees. It's a little hard to tell, but my wrist is about 90 degrees. Normal range of motion is I should be able to go well past 90 while keeping my palm flat. And if I can, great. If not, during the stretch, I'll be stepping further and further away during the stretch. So I can increase both my flexibility here, but also my bicep and pec flexibility. Now this stretch I prescribe 1 minute hold that is as aggressive as you can handle, 2 or 3 times a day, and you should be gaining range of motion every day you do it, and 2 or 3 times a day until this feels easy on both sides. I always check both sides. And once it feels easy both sides, don't have to do it every day, but you got to check it every once in a while to see if things tighten up a bit, and if so, plug this stretch back in to keep the range of motion you've been getting. Now, you're probably going to get pulling and tingling and weirdness in your hand or fingers. Ignore that. It is not bad for you. So remember, you're not just stretching muscles that run down your arm, you're also stretching the nerves that follow that path too. And nerves need to be flexible too. They can give you some tingle. Now, also, after a good aggressive stretch, when you release this, it's going to kind of throb and ache for about 5 or 10 seconds, and then it's going to feel normal. So that is normal too, so don't let that spook you. So, bicep stretch, a 1 minute hold, as aggressive as you can handle, 2 or 3 times a day until this is easy, and then touch up for life. And at the very least, try it if you're feeling like stiff or tight, or if you're having other symptoms like burning or knotted up muscles. See if it gives you some relief for that, and if so, great. Hope that's been helpful. Use that, see if it seems like it is, and if so, great. Give us a like or a follow, and if you have questions you'd like me to answer, leave those as a comment in the comment section below, and I'd be happy to give you a personal video answer for those, and look for more rehab video demos coming soon. Until next time, great to have you all here. We'll see you next time.